Tommi! Selma! Hi! This is my cat. One of them, yeah, the other one's sleeping somewhere. So this is Selma. She's very curious. I'm here to do an autumn tag that I saw at Moonstone Makes, Tommi. I just saw the video. I'm home with a cold. And I just got excited because I love autumn and I wanted to do her tag basically. So I got my questions and I'm just gonna get started. I hope I'm sitting in the right spot because I'm doing these videos on a cell phone and just edit in iMovie, so nothing fancy. It's kind of gloomy outside, but I hope it's light enough and that the sound is okay. They are working outside on the patio, like remodeling, and also the apartments downstairs, so we'll see. First question is what is your favorite autumnal drink? My favorite drink is coffee. Always, so makes sense. My favorite autumnal drink is pumpkin spice latte. I wait for it every year. I can get them vegan here at Espresso House, which is like Starbucks but Swedish. And you get the soy, whipped cream, and sprinkles, and it's so good. They make another type of like tomte latte during winter, Santa latte with different spices, but you also get the whipped cream and the sprinkles are so good. I love sugar. So that's my favorite. It's not what I'm drinking now. I made some tea in one of my autumnal cups. Tea with some oat milk. Yeah. Question number 2 is what's your favorite autumnal sweater FO? So finished object, and I have to say a sweater that I test knitted and I finished it finally last week. So it's the Clueless pull out over. That's 2x2 rib all over. Got this gorgeous neck and shoulder shaping. It's so good. This is a wool alpaca blend yarn and I love it. I finished it last week and blocked it and used this every day last week and this weekend. I love it so much, both the fabric and the yarn choice, but also the fit. It's so good. Sarah, who made this, it's their first pattern release and it's so great. Ton of sizes, and so it's got a positive ease here, but the sleeves are very fit and the neck is very fit. It's a bit cropped and I love it. I think this is a style and design that suits me well, this kind of shape. So if it wasn't, I want to make another one, but my wrist kind of hurt after a while doing the rib. That's why it took me so long to finish the body. But I love it so much and I love this color. It's a Swedish yarn from Svarta Fåret and the color is called Affogato, Italian. And I'm so into browns. I've been into browns all late summer. I want to make everything brown. which is great for autumn as well. I really love this. It's gonna be a staple piece. I might have to put an elastic here, but it's not too off. Yeah, I love this. I love it. And it goes so well with everything, but I have worn it with flowy pants and tight pants and like I have a dress that's corduroy with these I don't know what it's called. Number 3, what books remind you of autumn? This was fun. The book I thought of first, I'm gonna talk about later. So I picked a few other ones that reminds me of autumn from the books that I own and have read. And I feel like they're quite similar but still different. So I got Winnie the Pooh, of course. Not sure if it's just I can't really remember why, but I feel like it just feels autumny somehow. I'm drawing a blank. It just spoke to me. And I got this Florence and Giles by John Hardinge. And this is a ghost story for young adults or tweenies. I read this a few years ago, and it's in New England, 1891. There's a 12-year-old orphan Florence. She lives in this mansion and she discovered things. There is a second book in this that I haven't read yet. I really liked this when I read it. So if you're looking for, because I don't think people talk about this too much, so if you're looking for something else, try this one. I recommend it. And the first book, this was the first book I thought of. It's a classic, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, which is my all-time favorite. I have 3 different editions of this. I have a Swedish copy, and I also got a bigger one with annotations, big pictures, and this is just screams autumn to me. She wants to join. Just a brutal weather and the moody feeling throughout the book, both in characters and the environment. And I can't think about this book without seeing this dark wood house, like kind of like Shibden Hall from Gentleman Jack, the series, like the dark wood throughout the house, and all the earthy colors, and a window looking out through the moors, and the wind and the lonely trees, and it's what I see when I think about this book. I know there's more, but it's also like the British weather, raining. It's the perfect autumn book. I should reread it again. I've read it maybe 4 times. Once in English. Yeah, I should reread it. I love it. You should see my cat. She's lying in my yarn, which is fine, I guess. Then it's the favorite autumnal book cover. And I was going through my books to see what I could find. And the one I have to pick for this is probably this one, The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry, which I think I read half. I really like this book, so I'm not sure at all why I didn't finish. I need to reread and finish this book. It's great. But it's just, I love this type of imagery and art, and the colors are very autumnal, I would say. And this book also feels autumnal, but it's, you know, the British environment and the weather and everything, you know. It's very autumnal to me to read about the 1800s and Britain. Yeah. So this one is what I'll pick. I mean, this is also autumnal cover, I would say, or any of these books. Yeah, but I'll pick this. Next is stash yarn you want to use this autumn, and I got a few. I started one, which is going to be a vest in this color. So this is knitted in yarn that I bought last year from my friend Jenny, because I was talking about a vest that I wanted to do, inspired by a Swedish Christmas movie. So she told me she got this color left and that I could buy it. So I'm pairing it with this mohair from Rauma. So knitted in Rauma, and this color is called Juni. So I've had this for almost a year, and now I'm finally starting my Christmas vest. Another stash I want to use this autumn is this Filcolana Arvetta sock yarn in this gorgeous mustard or ochre color, very autumnal. I want to make a pair of socks, probably the Humblebee socks by Fiber Tales. And another plan is the oversized seasonal cardigan, I think, by Osetta in this knitted and Shana, which is a lovely color. It's beigey pink, a bit colder color. So those I want to use this autumn. Next question is day or night for reading and knitting. I love getting up and have enough time to do my own thing in the morning before leaving for work. So I can't just get up and put on clothes, eat something and then leave. I need to have my own time. It makes me more grounded, and it makes me feel like I'm more in control of my life, because we all gotta work, you know, and I love my job. I feel like I need to be my own person before I leave for work. So I like the morning time, have my coffee and either watch something and knit, or I used to sit in my armchair and read, but now I'm more into knitting, so I'll be knitting or listen to my audiobooks. But I also like, you know, before going to bed, just to watch a vlog or listen to my audiobook and do some knitting before bed as well. I try to read before going to bed. Sometimes I just get too tired, or I end up watching something on YouTube or stuff like that. I'm trying to get in a new routine because I want to read physical books more. So try to get a new routine to read a couple of pages before going to bed. So we'll see. Number 7 is, what is your favorite autumnal snack? Probably pies. Autumn is for pies: blueberry, apple, pumpkin pie. And also I like I'm not sure if, like, you know, hard cookies that are kind of dry. People think they're boring, but I love them because I want to dip them in my tea or my coffee, especially ones with cardamom or oats and spices, or just plain oats with a sprinkle of dark chocolate on them. I love that. It's yeah, love it so much. Or pies with custard or a bit of jam, blueberry, apple, cinnamon, pumpkin spice. Yeah, love it so much. Love it so much. And I also bake my own during autumn. I just feel like I get in the mood more when autumn is coming, the harvest season and everything. You get inspired. And actually my neighbor stopped by a few weeks ago and gave me a ton of apples. Real lovely dark red apples. I've made so much pie and apple jams, or like you put on your porridge. I love it so much. 8. What is your favorite autumnal activity? So besides reading, knitting, and baking that I do in autumn, probably going for walks and just soak in all the different colored leaves. We have a lovely autumn here in Sweden, and I love just see the last couple of flowers and walking around and pushing your feet through all the yellow leaves on the ground, and picking chestnuts, and I like to pick beautiful leaves and stuff home and do small arrangements for my table. Also just getting coffee with friends is something very autumnal, like when it's raining or it's bad weather, you want to sit cozy inside at a cafe, just chat for a while. It's always nice. Lighting candles, hugging my girlfriend, just cozy stuff. I think cooking hearty foods. What is your favorite spooky read? I have a ton, but my favorite, which Tommi also mentioned, is one of my favorite authors all time, Shirley Jackson, and We Have Always Lived in the Castle. If you have not read this book, please read this book this autumn. I want to reread it. It's so good. It's spooky and eerie and creepy, well written, well planned. It's mysterious and it's very vibrant, easy to read, clever, great, so good. Read this book. Yes, and this cover, can you see this cover? Yeah, amazing. Number 10, which cozy sweater pattern do you want to make for autumn? So the Osetta one, I think it's the oversized, it's a fisherman rib cardigan. It's amazing. I really want to do that one if I have time to start something new, because I'm still working on my Alpenglow, which I want to finish as well, because it's that one actually got great autumn colors. But the cardigan, I would like another cardigan. Cardigans are a great autumn piece. Number 11, what is your autumn TBR? I don't do well with TBRs, to be honest. Mainly because I got book clubs for work and private, and I I'm very slow with reading physical books right now. Not everything is available as audiobooks, but I would like to reread this one this autumn. And I also got a book that from work, which is a new spooky, this is short stories, The Gathering Dark, an anthology of folk horror, which sounds amazing. So I would like to get to this one. And this is completely new. And put together by Tori Bovalino. So look at this artwork. I have no idea how this is gonna be. I haven't heard anything about it yet. I just saw it and we bought it, and I want to try it. So we'll see. And the last question is, what is your dream autumn palette? And I think this yarn is probably my autumn palette, and with a black, maybe. And I'm using this one in my Alpenglow, but it's gonna be some left, I think. And this is 1-ply merino, hand dyed by Swedish hand dyer Myran. It's just got lovely colors. I love the purple and the reds, and there's a few flecks of black-ish. So these are probably all my favorites. So that's it for the tag. I'll see you in another video soon. If you want to do this tag, all the questions are on Tommi's video. I will link it down below. Let me know if you have any autumn TBRs, either books or knits. Bye!